how you doing? We are on 18th of September, I believe, and it's been a bit of a month. It has been a bit of a month. So I've done a few segments for this vlog already, and normally I do them in about 10-minute bursts because my phone generally cannot take more than that, and then I just kind of smush it all together and stuff. Well, it got to like the third segment and I'd done it, fine, put it onto my laptop, thought I'd better watch back the first one and the second one, make sure everything's okay with it, like make sure you can hear me, lighting's not atrocious and things like that. And I basically said the same thing 3 times over. So I thought, you know what, scrap that, I'm just going to do one whole video, well, not one whole video, I'm going to scrap all 3 of them and just do one thing and kind of sum up what's been going on, because repeating myself, it's not necessary, and knowing how long it takes to upload a YouTube video anyway, if it's the same stuff, like why bother. So I hope you're well. We are in the middle of September already, which is crazy to think that the last video I did was in August. The weather has completely turned. I am in long, warm, oversized baggy jumper. It's horrible outside. It's not actually raining, but there is an autumn chill in the air, shall we say. So yeah, winter is coming as it's Christmas and all things like that. I've dyed my hair recently. I don't quite know if you can tell. The roots have certainly just got hidden, which is great. It's kind of a lot darker, but with a bit of a red tinge, I think, which is nice. I basically just wanted to like eliminate the grey. There was a lot of grey, which isn't massively attractive considering I'm not over 30 yet. So what's been happening? I have had 2 colds in the space of 16 days, and I've only just started to get rid of the second one. So I got rid of it, then it came back, and yeah, so it's going. It's still there when I lie down and stuff, and I wake up first thing in the morning, but it is a lot better. It's just been so manic. I feel like I've been overworked and just haven't really had much time to rest or anything recently. So yeah, that's happened. I went to the theatre with Hayley 2 days ago. We went and saw Kinky Boots, which I was not expecting to be how it was. Like, I didn't know what the storyline was or anything. Hadn't heard any reviews. I just had what Hayley had said to kind of go off of. It was really good. It was really good. Different to what I've kind of watched recently. But no, it was really, really good. We also did the Aladdin afternoon tea, which was amazing. They'd kind of themed it like you were going down into the Cave of Wonders, and then you eat the genie's kind of food as such, almost. Which again was really, really nice. And it was just nice to spend time with Hayley. Like, I don't see her as much as I certainly used to when she was in the same house, or when I didn't have a job that required bonkers hours. So yeah, it was really, really nice to see her. She and John go away soon to Mexico. I believe they go in like 27 days or something like that. And then they go for 2 weeks, and then there's like under 60 days before her and I go to Paris for Disney. I'm so excited. So excited. It's the shortest countdown we've ever had to a holiday. It's crazy. Mum and Dad go to Crete in under 2 weeks' time. They've now got the suitcases out downstairs. Normally, suitcases go in my room because I've got the biggest room. But my room is a tip at the moment. If I do this, all of that stuff over here should belong downstairs, other than my top, obviously, and my coat and the toys. But on my bed is a shitload of ornaments and plates and nails, stuff that goes downstairs on display, has all been boxed up and is taking over my room because we're having the flooring done. I think I told you Mum wanted to get it done. It's now actually booked and is happening a week or so after they get back from Crete, so like the first week of October or something like that. So Mum has started ridiculously early packing everything up because we're only putting the big furniture in storage rather than everything that's breakable and stuff like that. But obviously they need somewhere to put it, and if 3 rooms out of 4 downstairs are getting done, it can't all go in the kitchen. So she was like, Kelly, do you mind if we use your room? At the time I thought, no, don't worry. Now I kind of mind, because my room is a tip. I can't get to half my stuff, and I just don't like mess. I don't like mess, so it is infuriating, because I want to clean it and I can't. But they always say, you know, it's got to look worse before it can get better, so patience is a virtue, and I don't have much of it. But yeah, so that's happening soon. We're apparently staying at Hayley's whilst it's done, because you're not meant to walk on the floor like 24 hours after it's done, which again is another pain in the arse, because Mum has taken the week off work, like I suggested she does, but I didn't really consider my work, because instead of getting, say I have a double shift, rather than taking 4 buses for the whole day to get there and then back for my break and then there again and then back home for the night, I'd be taking 8 buses to get from work to Hayley's, which is ridiculous. That's like 12 quid on bus. So I think I'm just going to have to take a book or an iPod and just sleep throughout the break, which is stupid, but I don't know what else can be done. Mum is really adamant that it's happening, and I mean, we've not paid anything for them, but I don't think she's going to cancel it, so it's just a massive inconvenience. I just hope that she's pleased with it at the end, because if she isn't, it's all been for nothing. But never mind. What else has been happening? My nan has done something, well, I say bizarre, it's very much a nan thing to do, in terms of our nan anyway. She called up last Sunday saying that she didn't feel well, she felt like she was dying, all of this stuff. She wasn't dying, she's just very much a drama queen, likes attention, likes to be in hospital, always feels like there's something wrong with her, likes to compete with her siblings who always have something wrong with them as well. So she went to hospital in an ambulance. They were like, oh, can you come and pick her up? And we were like, no, we can't, we're busy. If there's nothing wrong with her, like, tell her to get a taxi. And literally they examined her for every possible thing in the world, and we called up at about, I think it was like 10:10 at night, and said, do you still have her? Like, what's the latest? And the nurse said, Debbie, do you know there is nothing wrong with your mother? And my mum simply, she didn't laugh, but like she held it back, and she said, yes, I'm very sorry for that, but you know, she needed to hear it from the professionals that there is nothing wrong with her, because when we say, Nan, it's just old age, like, shut up, she doesn't believe us. And it's that thing where she won't believe us over someone in a white coat. So it's just annoying, and we think she's partly brought it up because our aunt has offered to take her to Norfolk for a week in October, and we don't think she wants to go, but she doesn't just want to come out and say she doesn't want to go. She wants there to be a reason why she can't go, so she doesn't look like the bad guy. But you know what, I don't know, I just think it's all a bit ridiculous, to be honest. And Mum was doing the whole, you should go and see her soon, and I only saw her like 2 weeks ago, which, to be fair, I did used to see her every week, but now I'm working, it's a lot harder because I work on the weekends as well. But I don't know, I just think she needs to stop, like, every time I answer the phone to her, like, if she ever calls it, which is rare, it is very rare, she only calls this house if she wants something from Mum. So she called the other day and I said, hi Nan, how are you? And she just went, is Debbie there, Kelly? She didn't say, you know, how are you, granddaughter, or I'm fine, granddaughter, thank you for asking. It was just, is Mum there? I was like, bloody cheek, why should I make the effort on my days off to come and see you if all you're going to do is complain about how ill you are when you're not even ill? Ugh. Minor frustration there going on. Daily family life. What else can I say? That's pretty much been it for September. I've bought Emily, who is a girl, our only longest standing member who is not me, at work, I started buying her some gifts for her baby, because she's going away, I believe, on maternity leave end of October, I think. I'm not quite sure about that. But we have got, I say we, it is very much me at the moment. I'm just hoping that someone's going to pay me back for it. But anyway, I've bought her she's very obsessed with unicorns. I just hit myself on the face. Bought her a unicorn card, saying congratulations, a new baby girl. I don't like the word new on it. I wish I could have like edited it out, because all babies are new technically. I just feel like she's going to purchase it from a shop rather than it's come out of her. So then a unicorn, like I said, she's very obsessed with unicorns, the mother. So it's a unicorn baby blanket, and it's got her name on it, E for Rose, which is Irish, Irish spelt, which is quite unique. A baby like keepsake box, and then a Mickey Mouse, which is purely just for me, because, you know, every kid needs a Mickey. There isn't that much else to say. Yeah! Okay, so Dad just needed help with something and it went tits up, so never mind, he's given up. There isn't that much else to say, in fairness. I've very much started the whole supervisor thing. It's been taken a lot more seriously now. At work, there's a meeting today, which is rather annoying. It's at 3 PM. I don't start work till 7 tonight, so I have to go in twice. It just feels like it's a lot more. I've been given the responsibility of training up someone new, and she's lovely. She's only 18, but I'm already fed up. I'm already fed up of training her. Like, I don't want the responsibility, and he knows I don't want the responsibility, but he just won't listen to me. So on that front, I just don't really know what to do. I'm trying to last out the 4 months. I'll try, but it's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. A certain assistant manager is getting on my nerves, very much on mine and Emily's nerves, and she thankfully like only has a month left to put with it, and I was like, I don't know if I can last 4 months with him. But the thing is our GM, like, they're like this, and I don't think it's ever going to change, so we'll see. I'm going to, what am I going to do? Oh, Gemma and I went to go and see It in the cinema. It wasn't, okay, it was jumpy, and I don't like horrors, so from that aspect it wasn't my cup of tea. But in terms of the jumpiness, the trailer kind of gave everything away, but one bit. So like, there was one scene that I just was not expecting. Like, there was no scary music or anything, and it was a big jump. Like, I shat myself. But the actual film itself, it was okay. Like, there's been a lot of hype about it, and I think that's why I was so curious to watch it. But I wouldn't have, now having watched it, there's no way I'd have paid to go and see it in the cinema. And Gemma did pay like a fortune to go and see it as well. So it was okay. Go and see it if you and Sam are interested, but personally I'd wait till it comes out on TV instead. And I think they're doing a second sequel, or a sequel, not a second sequel. But yeah, I think they think, hold on, we can make a lot of money from this, so that's what they're doing. But yeah, it was okay. It was alright. I'm gonna go now. I need to get some food. I need to do a couple of things as well. Gonna buy the camera today. Good old credit card. I got it down a little bit. So now I'm gonna whack it straight back up. Circle of life there, but I want to get it before Mum and Dad go to Crete so that I can give her my current one. And yeah, spend. Speak soon. So, we are on the 26th of September. I can't remember the last time I filmed. I'm pretty sure I told you Haley and I went to the theatre. We watched Kinky Boots, we did Aladdin's afternoon tea. I'm pretty sure I've told you all of that. And it's been about a week, I think, since that happened. Not a lot, sorry, I'm really out of really out of breath. I just ran up the stairs. Not a lot's happened since then. Mum and Dad go on holiday this Saturday, so we are on Tuesday. Cases are downstairs. They're getting all excited. I'm so jealous I'm not going with them. But, you know, never mind. Some people have to work and someone's got to look after the house and stuff, so it's not the end of the world. I have done my first opening by myself, shall we say, where I was the only manager. Again, I'm doing this because I still don't believe it's true. I was the only person in the restaurant, and you know, it was just me and the chefs. They got on with their job, I had to get on with mine, and yeah, it was a bit scary. And I'm doing it again this Sunday, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It wasn't as bad as I was thinking it was, but still not fantastic. Still not fantastic. Tomorrow is a training, so I'm pretty sure I told you I went to Essex recently with my boss, because we were meant to be getting new tills. Went there, got the till training, came back, and then like 2 days later it got announced that actually we wouldn't be getting them till nearer Christmas, and I was like, well, what's the point in going, like, what a waste of time. Now head office is saying we are going to get them, and so everybody has training tomorrow. Just when I thought, you know, we didn't have to worry about that or like anything going wrong, like it's all going to go wrong. We've had one new starter already. She's okay. She's okay. She needs a little bit more like pushing, and she needs more confidence and stuff, but she's decent. And then there's a guy supposedly coming in today for a double shift, which I think is pointless, because if we're doing the training on tills tomorrow, why bring him in today for one day to like try and work out how to work the old tills? Like, they just didn't think that through very well. But never mind, not my problem. Yesterday was dead. Apparently I had the day off. But you know, the girl I spoke to said they weren't busy. She only did 2 hours. So I don't really know what today's got in store. I'm meant to be on a double. Meant to be. We'll see. But on different news, I have around my neck, which you probably can't see because it's also a black cord. I'm wearing a black top. But it is my Sony, I've already forgotten the brand name, a Sony CyberShot DWCX500 or something like that. So it's got half of the casing on it at the moment. The other half is like a clip-on one, and is this, so it literally goes over and both of these bits clip under. That's to protect the lens essentially. But when you take that off to take a photo, it remains in the bottom half of the case. And let's, with one hand, try and show you a demo, if I can. That's what it looks like. So obviously it's off at the moment, but that is the flip screen. So if I turn it on, it's not got too much battery left. Okay, so you can see that through this lens I'm holding my camera. Ta-da! And I'm currently filming you. If doing it with my chin is probably not the best. I don't know if you can even see that. You might be able to, you might not be able to. But yeah, so it works both ways. Obviously if you flip it up, that's fine. There is a flash button that pops up and down if you want flash on or not, and then it clicks back in. There is a zoom on here. The zoom is 30 times. Zoom is 30 times, so that's it fully zoomed in. I'm sorry, I couldn't do that without this hand helping. So, I mean, everything that you see now is just really blurry because it is so zoomed in. But again, I have been practicing with that, and it is an amazing zoom. They've got different settings. So there's like a nighttime setting, portrait setting, movie, obviously, fireworks, nighttime, blur mode, noise reduction, and it is currently literally just, hold on, I don't know how to do this. Let me do that. It is currently just kind of sat around my neck, which is really handy because my old one didn't have a neck strap. So I constantly put it like in my bag and then around my hand, and then at least this way in Paris now or wherever I go, I can just have it around my neck. It's not overly heavy, so I don't mind it being there. And because it's black, it's part in a case, it shouldn't drop. It's also got the one of these as well, like a wrist strap, just in case, but I love it. I'm so glad I bought it, and I would, if you're considering one that's slightly smaller and more compactable, should we say, that is definitely a really good one to get. I thoroughly recommend it, thoroughly do. There isn't that much else to say. I'm going to start doing my Disney vlogs. I think I'm going to try and start them, see how they go next week, because obviously I have the house to myself. But yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to end this whole vlog here, hopefully join it up with a couple of other things that are on my laptop. Hopefully they all make sense. I hope you're well, and yeah, give me a video. I'm dying to see your face. Speak soon. Hello, so it is in fact Friday. I've decided not to end the vlog just yet. I've got a bit more of a whinge to happen and then I will end it. So, new system. What can go wrong? Everything. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. It was not the smoothest of installations, shall we say. The actual training, it was pants. Like the guy in Hornchurch, he did a much better job of like explaining it to us than the guy we had on Wednesday, and I don't know if that's because the guy installing it, he just wasn't very enthusiastic. He wasn't making like that much of, not a big deal, but he wasn't kind of making any what's the word? Any like, no, I can't think of the word. Any emphasis, that's it. He wasn't like emphasising any like important bits or anything. So it was just all kind of in this one plain voice, and you kind of tuned out. So I felt sorry for everybody who was new and hadn't heard any of it, and obviously it was just me and my big boss who have heard it. So the other two managers, I kind of felt really sorry for them because they didn't get the best kind of instructions. And the day it got installed, it was literally me and my big boss working. So nobody else really got to experiment that day. Yesterday I had off and we had the two managers in and one waiter. But there was messages, I woke up to messages this morning saying that they couldn't cash out, that things were going wrong, and I just don't know. I think it's going to take some time getting used to. So now instead of a number into the screen, I've got a bloody swipe card, which I'm sure I'm going to lose. I'm actually very tempted to ask him if I can hole punch it and then stick it on a lanyard, like if I can buy a lanyard. I don't even know where you get them from. But at least then that way it'll be around my neck, and because at the moment I'm putting it in my back pocket because I don't have an apron anymore. So in my back pocket I currently have a pen, another pen, pad, and my notebook, and like literally every time I go to pull one thing out, everything else just kind of falls out on the floor as well. So it's not very safe, and chances are they're going to have to give me another one in a couple of weeks anyway. But yeah, it's not a good system. I tried cashing out on Wednesday with him, because he said, guess what, Monday you're doing it by yourself, which is terrifying. Like, I thought he I always assume he's joking, like just to wind me up, but he looked very serious which is quite scary because I was like, I'm just going to have to sleep over because I'm going to be terrified that I've not done something and that something's going to go wrong. It's not going to be good. Not going to be good. But never mind, we'll see how that goes. Today is obviously Mum and Dad's last day. They fly out, they fly out for the cab. The cab's coming at 4 AM tomorrow, so I've done my best to try and swap my shift with a girl who is to be confirmed tonight, but as it turns out, it looks like we've got a couple of big bookings, so I'm dressed as if I'm gonna have to go in. I'm gonna have to say to them that I really can't cash out tonight, but from tomorrow onwards, that I could do it every night if they wanted me to, because it's not so much as a big deal. The other supervisor was really sweet though. Before I switched to plain clothes, she said that, you know, she's happy to cash out every night, like if I'm prepared to do the mornings, and like as long as I know how to cash out. Then she said when it's her day off, like obviously I might need to, but the majority of the time she wouldn't mind. I now feel like she might change her mind because the new system is shit, but if that still stands, then obviously I'm going to take her up on it, but I do need to know how to do it and do it by myself a couple of times as well before they can really say, yeah, okay, do what you want. But never mind, let's start with getting the hang of cashing out first. I think, like, that ain't gonna happen overnight, that's for sure. What else? I have had a glorious parcel come all the way from America, and it is from an Etsy shop. Now, I think I may have told you about this, I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, I was pestering a lovely woman named Christy to make me some Disney ears for the Christmas trip we've got coming up, and I thought I could prep for Florida maybe as well. And just to give you an example, and look how glorious they are. They are freaking adorable. They are actually amazing. They are so nice, and in the sunshine, oh my goodness, they look amazing. The photo I posted on Instagram yesterday, I believe, was of these and another pair. Doesn't do them justice. The colour, fantastic. Obviously this is the front, it's got the multiple bows, but even on the back is gorgeous. I just love them. I want to wear them now, but it's not Christmas at the moment. But there is about another 6 pairs in that box, which I'm going to do a massive photo shoot of now. And then that is actually going to be my first video, I believe, for next week. So I'll let you know how it goes. But I just wanted to update you with the work thing, really, because I thought it was a massive pain in the backside. I came home with such a headache from it, literally. Yeah. So I'm going to end it here.